I'm not going to take a lot of your time. You guys have seen me build one of these over and over, well, 66 times to be exact. So I figured me doing all the glam shots of let's pan down on it and let's be cool and all that. Figured nah. We'll just go ahead and we'll get it put together. We all just kind of move on with our lives, and the gentleman that ended up buying this out of the Patreon group, he'll know exactly what he got. Just saying, I try, and I'm really, truly, when I say it at the end of every video, I thank you guys for letting me get to be here and be able to work for all of you, and that I feel lucky every morning when I get up out of bed that this out here is my job. I give thanks for these guys down here on Patreon that have now for almost a year, well, over a year at this point, allowed me to produce video after video after video after video, interview after interview after interview, exotic big build, and no ads in the videos content. It's because of these guys here. I say thank you to them first and foremost, and I thank you guys next, because without all three spokes in this wheel, the tires come off and there's nothing moving forward. Now, that all being said, let's look at our steaming coax watt meter. We've got it set up at 1K. You guys are going to love this new firmware. If you push this button and touch the center two buttons, so push that button and scroll up 5K, 10K, 100 watt, 5 milliwatt, 250 watt. You can quickly scroll between each one of the elements that's programmed into the meter. So we currently have it on 1000 watts. Let's go over here. Hello, audio. 1064 watts and 1000 watts peak here. Hello. Okay. So let's come up here. This amplifier tuned out so smoothly and so easily. I have been chasing an input tune issue now for a couple months, and I've got it all completely figured out finally. What it boiled down to was the last 250 or 200 HGs that I purchased. They tuned a little differently. I adjusted the tune for this. This is a new rack of HGs. So we're putting roughly 130 watts in this box. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's zoom on up in here. Hello, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. The striker meter is a pain in the ass to tune to, by the way, because it's wildly inaccurate. Very sensitive. It was designed when we were using the IRF 520s, and those transistors were incredibly delicate. God, there for a while you just fart on the damn things and they'd explode. But then they changed, and then they went to a different manufacturer, and then they went to a different part number, and now we have transistors that are in the back of these MOSFET-driven radios that are pretty stout, but they never redesigned the friggin' striker SWR bridge, which is now in 7 or 8 different styles of radio, right? Hello, 1 1. Okay. Hello, 1 1 1 1 1 1. So let's go test this thing on sideband real quick. Hello, 1 1 1 1. Hello, 1 1 1 1. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Mic drop, basically. Gentlemen, I want to say thank you for stopping by, tuning in and watching this cute little 10-minute video on me testing this box. It has now come to my attention that I get to figure out. I'm going to have to fix this switch. Let's do that real quick and I'll be right back. That's pretty easy to figure out. I've never had one of these switches come out of the box bad, but this is an MST-1. This is an American-made little 3-amp switch. This guy here is what I'm getting ready to switch over to. I bought like 5 Ziploc bags full of these switches. They've got red and they got black and they got blue tips on the end of the switch. But these are made in Japan. We know this because it's literally printed right on the case. We're going to start using these instead. Because I have had a couple failures with these, but not permanently on. I've had it where it wouldn't switch anything at all. But this is straight up stuck in the on position. So, all right, give me a second. Let's change the switch out and then we can wrap this sucker up and we can be done. Got a 1-1. So the RPM of the fan is a calculated thing, and there are cheaper fans that turn slower and that are much, much, much quieter, but they don't provide the CFM that this fan does. There's a certain amount of air that has to move through this cabinet for this thing to operate at 1,000 watts peak and it not burn itself to the ground. So, unfortunately, sometimes I can't buy these low profile fans. I have to go with the thicker ones to get the same CFM or above, but there's a reason behind everything here. Now, there's part of me that wants to say, you know what, I don't have to defend myself to anyone, because I don't. I'm a business owner. Okay, I'm responsible for a lot of stuff. And if I want to say something's worth $4,000, it's worth 4,000 bucks. If you feel that you can go buy it cheaper elsewhere and get the same quality, I say right on. That's capitalism. We're in America. But really, in my heart of heart, it's like, dude, I'm just trying to do the very best I can with every single one of these things I do. So I say thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate all of your support, the thumbs up, the views on the videos, the comments, everything you guys do, the following me on Facebook, the patronage, supportage. I humbly say thank you, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. On that note, I've got to go take my LTO battery out of my Suburban, and I got to go shoot another video about the new X-Max 90 battery and how well it works with my 950 amp draw stereo and my 48 pill in my truck. We will see. Gentlemen, on that note, I'll see you. Click, click.